Do, 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 do. I used to think that life was sweet. I used to think we were so complete. I can't believe you throw it away. I used to think we had it made. Used to think we could sail away. Can you imagine how I feel today? Ooh, well, it seems a long time ago. You were the lonely one. Now it comes to letting go. You are the only one. Do you know what you got? It's so funny how we don't talk anymore. Ooh, it's so funny how we don't talk anymore. But I ain't losing sleep, and ain't gotten cheap, It's so funny. Hey, Timmy's. It's like, well, I chopped that song up, but gosh, it was fun to try, wasn't it? That's an old classic I remember from 1979. Now I'm really showing my age. Sir Cliff Richard. Well, he wasn't Sir back then, but he's a knight now. He got knighted by the Queen. What's that? Oh, yes. Yes, Lamb Chop. Yes, Sir Cliff. He was a knight, knighted by the Queen. Yes. And he's really great. And I just saw a video that he just turned 80 recently. And I cannot believe that Sir Cliff is 80 years old. My God, I'm really getting old now. But anyways, it was so cool to see that interview and bring back those memories. How are you guys doing out there? Am I broadcasting tonight? I'm not seeing any movement here in the chat. Looks like we got a lot of people here. Let's see who else here. Hold on. My chat's freezing up. All right. Yay. I see B. LeClaire is here. Charmal is here. Ian's here from Colombia. Beach Sunsets is here. Chilled Free is here. Justin C. Welcome. Welcome. Oh my gosh. It's so good to see you guys. Welcome. Oh my gosh. There's Conscious Vibrations is here. Gail Collier's here. Lady Carol's here. Nicola's here. Jean Kennedy's here. B. LeClaire. Danny I or Danny L? Danny L. I can't see. I got to take off my glasses. Well, welcome. And guys, Lamb Chop's with us here. Yes? What's that? Yes, Lambs. I told you we're on camera. They can all see you. He gets so shy. Come on up here. Now, be nice and say hi to everybody. There you go. All right. Why don't you go over and sit over there so you can watch the show, okay? All right. Thank you, Lamb Chop. He likes to be there when I sing. He loves to sing, Hey, Cool Games for you. Good to see you. Hey, Blown Trips. Good to see you. Storytime with T's here. Christian Dura 1313. Cosmic Gypsy is here. Jay Whippet. Well, welcome, guys. Ramona 9954 is here. How wonderful to have all of you here at our show tonight. Isn't this wonderful, Mike? Well, I tell you, I've had a really kind of intense week. Just a lot of stuff going on. I'm working on multiple projects, so I've been tied up. I've been a little irregular with my videos this week, but not to worry. We're going to get back on track with that. It's just I can't be everywhere all the time sometimes. I'm working on my home, trying to renovate it. It's a disaster. When you're doing a home renovation, it gets worse before it gets better because I'm literally cleaning out all the rooms, cleaning out the closets. I got junk scattered everywhere. It's a disaster. I can't even walk through the house. But when it's all done and cleared out, it'll be good, So anyways, yeah, that's what I've been doing all week. Been very busy with that. Been busy with some media work, a lot of other things going on. But I'm so glad we got to be here on a Sunday night, Justin C says, oh, hold on, I just lost it, Justin. Justin says, we need that. This is the song that never ends. Song going when Lamb Chop comes up with you, Psychic Bob. Oh, you like that song? Well, I'm so glad. Well, we're always singing something around here, I always said my alter ego is a rock star. And if I hadn't been a psychic in this life, I would have been a rock star. But I think God wanted to spare the world that horror of Psychic Bob singing, so he made me a psychic instead. But you know what? I don't care if I can or can't sing. I really can't sing, but I love to try, and I have a lot of fun with it. And I'm one of these people, like when they have the karaoke night. In fact, I got to see if my local bar is doing karaoke. I don't know if they've started it back up again, but that would be fun to go do some karaoke. And I could bring my iPhone now and film it, even do a live stream. Yes, that's what I want to tell you. Thank you. I knew I was forgetting something. Speaking of live stream, I'm going to try a new experiment this week. And I hope you guys will come and support it. I found out through Instagram I can now do live streams over there as well. And so I'm going to try on this Friday at 12 o'clock noon to do a live stream. It's like going to be like our regular show, like Messages from the Spirit World. Now, we're still going to have our Tuesday show here at YouTube, so don't worry, that's not going away. But if you want another chance to try to connect with me and get a reading, because, unfortunately, I can't always get everybody, you could come out to my Friday show also over at Instagram. My name over there is Psychic Bob. And once this video processes, my hair is flying everywhere today. After this video processes, you can go back and get the link to my Instagram. It'll be in the box below. So it's just Psychic Bob, all one word. Let me write it down here. I'll put it in the chat so you guys can see it. So there it is. Instagram. Oops, I hope that went. There it is. Instagram it's just Psychic Bob, all one, or PSYCHICBOB. So if you go follow me at Instagram, I'm putting content on Instagram that is not always going to be on YouTube. So I have some photos over there and some special videos and some live events that will not be broadcast on YouTube. So I would love to have you guys follow me at Instagram. Instagram just gives me kind of a little different platform. And speaking of platforms, I have to be honest with you. I'm really very concerned about my future here at YouTube. They are really cracking down on me. They're demonetizing more of my videos. I'm really being treated like I'm not wanted here. And they have told me at one point they do want me to leave. They wish I'd shut down my channel. They've said they can't make me, but eventually they can just shut me down. They'll find a reason. It's really disturbing. Many of you also are telling me that you're not getting my videos. I'm putting them out. You're not getting the distribution notices. I'm putting up posts on my community board. You're not getting any of those. And it's disturbing because I used to be courted by YouTube. I was asked to be a partner and I was given a lot of privileges and stuff. And YouTube has changed and they basically are becoming hardcore leftists and communists and atheists. Sorry, I'm not trying to be offensive, but that's just the truth. And they've said they're not interested in spiritual platforms and they really don't feel that I should be part of it. So I know some of you are talking about Patreon. I may go to Patreon eventually. I'm looking at that as well. So I'm also looking to start broadcasting at my own website. And that way I don't have to play any political games. And I think with my new website, there are ways I can do that. So, by the way, if you haven't seen my website, go over to PsychicBob.com. That's it. We'll see it right there. Virtual pointing. You can now register for private readings over there. Thank you to all who've been calling for private readings. That's kept me really busy this week as well. Between private readings, media work, and house renovation, it's been a crazy busy week. Not a bad week, actually a good week, just a real busy week, So, anyways, yeah, so go and check out my website. I have a posting board over there. You can do posts now. It's like YouTube. You can actually send me messages over there and put up posts and make comments about my stuff. I need to update that. I've been a little behind on that, but go check it out. And I'm going to start putting my artwork back up there as well. So we'll be having that soon as well. Hi, Rotharian. Good to see you. Welcome. Hey, Beach Sunsets. Beach Sunset says, true, 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 Bob. Love it that you tell it like it is. Well, I feel like I've always played honest with YouTube. I feel like I've always played by the rules, and they're just dogging me and trying to destroy me. And I don't understand why. Well, I do understand why. It really comes down to a political agenda. I guess I'm not, what's the word, woke enough for them, whatever that means. Anyways, I'm going to try to stay out of politics, but it seems like there's an agenda now to force everybody to hold a political view, and to not only, you can't no longer just hold a view, you have to forcibly force it on everybody else. And I'm seeing that the people who are going with an extreme leftist agenda are being promoted by YouTube, whereas those of us who may be a little more, what's the word, traditional in some ways. And I'm by no means a right-wing fascist. I have had a lot of people unsubscribe from me recently. They've sent me messages saying, you won't support this and that, and you won't publicly preach about this or that, and therefore you're a fascist. And I just think that's an unfair accusation. But some of them have reported me to YouTube, and they've demonetized me in a lot of videos, and not even videos that have any political content. That's the weird part. Just stuff that they just decide I don't need money. Like my best performing videos are all being demonetized. So I'm losing money hand over fist, which is really sad. But this is the world we live in. I always said it, in a few years, we'll all look back and say, what the heck was all of this insanity that happened in America about? Listen to this. One of the things I want to say for those of you who are like me, who are feeling, thank you, Gav. Gav says, I can't see you as a fascist. Bob. Well, neither can I. But see, this is what the problem is, Gav. Anybody who will not espouse an extreme leftism is now accused of being an extreme rightist. And honestly, each end of the spectrum, whether you're communist or fascist, it all blends together. I'm in the middle. I'm a moderate, I guess I would say. I don't want to say I'm a conservative, and I don't think I'm a liberal, extreme liberal. I think I'm more on the liberal side than the conservative. I have a live and let live philosophy. I said, let people do their own thing. We don't have to, censor people and take away their freedom of speech and all that. Well, anyway, see, I'm getting political. I better be quiet. But what I'm trying to say is in a few years, we're all going to wake up and say, what the heck happened in America? And I think that we need to all ask ourselves these questions before things go too far. So many lives are being destroyed and livelihoods being destroyed by this cancel culture. I am not a fan of cancel culture. I do not support canceling the former president, Donald Trump. You don't have to like Trump. I'm not endorsing anybody. I'm just saying what they did to him, they can do to you. And you don't even have to be the president. You just think a different way and your life is over. Because now they're taking cancel culture to whole new levels. So if you get banned from YouTube, that has a real life consequence because it's now drifting over that your banks are tying in with the tech companies, and you'll suddenly find you're told your banking business is not welcome at banks. Your loans are canceled, your accounts are canceled. And I actually have known people personally who have gone through this. And so can you imagine that your mortgage company calls you and says, you're in arrears, we're putting your house under foreclosure. And you say, well, why not? And they say, well, your last check was canceled by the bank. They won't cash it. And you call the bank and the bank says, well, we heard from YouTube that you're a fascist and we don't do business with fascists. So then you say to the bank manager, well, let me just come down to the bank and talk about it, right? So you call your local taxi company or Uber or Lyft, only to be told that the tech companies have sent out notices. And this is actually happening. I'm not making this up. You can research it. And the Uber says, well, we can't drive you. You're on a list. Big tech notifies us of who the fascists are. This is what's happening in America. I know I said I wouldn't be political, but I'm going to go political because it's important. This goes to a spiritual core value. You're saying, well, how does that tie in with spirituality? Aren't you supposed to be spiritual, Bob? Yes. But part of spirituality means that we defend life, that we defend, sanctity of life. And I'm not talking about abortion, though that can be brought in as well. I'm talking about the sanctity and the dignity of humanity. All of us are humans with dignity, and cancel culture denies you your dignity. It says that you don't count. You are not welcome. It shuns people. And some people they have gone to suicide because of cancel culture. You think I'm making this up? Go look this up. Go look this up, okay? Storytime with you, I want to address you for a second. Trump says things that are mean and is responsible for a lot of things that have happened. Trump is not being censored. Republicans don't have any proof. Storytime with you, I'm going to totally disagree with you. I am totally going to disagree with you because all right, let me say something to you. And for younger people, and story time with you, I'm not trying to be ageist, but the thing that I learned when I was coming up was that the First Amendment is not for speech that is nice. It's to protect speech that's unpopular as well. And so you may not like what Donald Trump says, but I will defend his right to say it. And by the way, I've asked every single person who's been attacking me saying that I'm a fascist has never yet proven to me how Donald Trump is a fascist and why I'm a fascist. I was told by somebody, well, you seem sympathetic to Trump. You're a fascist. Well, does being sympathetic mean that I'm a card carrying Nazi? I don't think so. And I don't think Trump's a Nazi. You don't have to like him, but I'm going to disagree with you that he says mean things and we should stop that because that's the cancel culture mentality. I'm sorry, story time, but I got to be straight up with you. If you think that somebody that says something unpopular should be canceled, you're part of the problem. That mentality is the issue that I'm talking about. So I'm just saying, people in our country, America was founded on the idea that we can say what we want. But nowadays, even Psychic Bob can't say what he wants, as mild and peaceful as it is. So Gav says, no freedom of speech in the UK, it's gone. Yes, Gav, I, having lived in the UK, have monitored what's been happening there because I considered the UK my second home. And I have seen the decline and the destruction of freedom and the cancel culture rising across the UK. So, anyways, guys, you can quit my channel if this offends you and say I'm hateful. I'm tired of being quiet about it. I've stayed silent and all I've done is receive abuse. So YouTube is trying to push me off. People are trying to destroy my life. I've had people try to bring legal actions against me. And you know what? I'm tired. I haven't done anything to anybody except have a viewpoint. And the culture says that they want to have cancel my life. Well, guess what? Psychic Bob's not dying so easily. I don't get intimidated and I'm not going away. So that being said, we're here and we're going to tune into spirit tonight. So we're going to do some meditation, then we're going to do some readings, okay? I got to drink some tea. I'm losing my voice. I've been preaching on my soapbox. All right, Psychic Bob will settle down. Robin Boston, hey, Robin. Robin says, we need freedom of speech. We do, but there is a voice, an entire segment of this country that is trying to silence. Pink Diamond says, Trump is awesome. I'm not going to comment. I'm not objecting. So we're going to do some meditation, okay? So I want you guys, we're going to put down our political ire. And we're going to unite in what really brings us together, which is spirit, okay? So I want you guys to get comfortable. Take your hands off your keyboards for a minute. Ian says, Psychic Bob Hickman for president. Whew. If I got in the White House, it'd get awful radical in this country. Woo! I'd be holding seances, though, at the White House. Wouldn't that be cool and conjuring the spirit of Lincoln? Yeah, buddy. Hey, if Donald Trump could become president, why can't Psychic Bob be president, right? Anyways. All right, so we're going to meditate. So I want you guys to get comfortable. Let's just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to let go all the tensions of the day. I want you to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow our breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. I want you to focus on that little light. Make it just a little brighter and a little larger so you can really see it. All right, you got that light? Now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that light and expand it through our whole body. All right, so I want you to watch that light. So let's count down. All right, 3, 2, watch the light, stay focused. 1, blink on. Whoo! Oh my God, I get a head rush from that. Oh my gosh, we already got a donation tonight. Thank you, Latin Patriot. Latin Patriot said, freedom of speech, peace and blessings, peace. Thank you for your donation. Listen, Latin Patriot, I'm getting a purple light coming down on you. You're opening some sort of channel now, and I feel like there's a star people connection. So listen to the voices that come to you. They're guiding you now and protecting you. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Justin C. Hey, Psyche Bob. I've been experiencing synchronicities lately. 11:11, 22, and 4:44 lately. No matter if it's evening or morning, am I supposed to be on the lookout for something? Well, let me tell you, whenever you see a repeating number like that, Justin, that's a sign of spirit. There's two meanings behind it. One is it's spirit trying to get your attention to say, you're not alone, we're with you. Now, particularly the numbers 11:11 talk about you not being alone. It means spirit's with you. It's like one person and one by your side. So that's spirit's way of saying, you're not alone, we're with you. 222 always means that there's relationship issues coming up here. So it may be that somebody's coming into your life, or it could be that you want to focus on relationships. 444 means you're supported. It's like 4 legs to a table. The table is stable. So it means that you're being supported. You're not alone and spirit's with you. I hope that helps. Thank you for your donations. By the way, I have to say before I take any readings, I cannot guarantee a reading for a donation. I'm going to try. But by law, I have to say this, I cannot legally guarantee it. I have somebody trying to take me to court over a missed reading donation. So I have my lawyer wants me to say that. All right. So hold on, guys. Let me see who we got here. Death Star, $1.99 or euro, €1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Death Star. Listen, Death Star, you've got around you somebody named Joan that's talking to me. And this is a spirit guide. And she's saying to tell you, she said, keep walking your path because it looks like you're starting down a new course here. And she says, walk your path. You're on the right path. Okay. Call on Joan. Thank you. Aaron Doherty, $5. Thank you, Aaron. Should I reverse my rejection of a job offer? 12% pay cut. Wrote, I still want to work with them after finishing certs in June. What to do now? No, Aaron, I see around you money growing. And I think you should never have to take a pay cut. In your situation, no. I've seen growth. So, remember what I've told you before. If you're not feeling it, it's not for you. So you did okay to say that. I still feel you're at a turning point, and I think you'll get the money you want, but it's going to take another few weeks. But just hang in there. You're on the right path, and you didn't do a bad thing by saying no. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. Sandra, $4.99. Hi, Bob. Is my relationship over this time? He's been gone a month now. Blessings to you always. Sandra, part of me wants to tell you, yes, it's over. And I think, honestly, it should be over for your own well-being. But I kind of feel that this guy has a way to get back into your heart. And I think he's going to make a reappearance right at the end of this month. Now, whether you take him back or not, it's up to you. But I don't feel that there's balance in the relationship. And I think when he comes back this time, even though it's going to be hard, I think you need to say no to that. Okay? I'm sorry to say that, but I hope that makes some sense. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, hold on. I'm trying to get your readings. I got more coming in than I can get. Okay, Ramona, 9954. Thank you for your question. I hope that helps. Bob, I had a bad night on Friday. Felt like someone was in the room with me. Could not sleep. Who was it? Ramon, that was an earthbound spirit. Because your psychic vibration's rising, you're drawing some earthbounds to you. It was a guy named Stephen in spirit who's earthbound. I believe that he was somehow connected to the property where you're living. He's not coming to haunt you, he's just drawn to your light. But just tell him to go. And I want you to put salt in your bedroom because salt's a purifier and that will break down any ability for him to draw power or to come back. Okay, his name was Stephen. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Joe Burns, 1111. Thank you for your donation. Thank you to all of you. If I forget to say thank you, it's not that I'm not appreciative. Joe Burns, 1111. Hi, Bob. Natalie is concerned because we have a drug screen test tomorrow and she is anxious about causing any problems. She always feels better after hearing from you. Well, I have to say, if she's doing anything she shouldn't, it's going to show up. And I just have to be honest. If she's keeping clean, she's going to be fine. But if she's not, she's going to be caught out for it. And sometimes we have to go through these rough times in order to awaken. So tell her to keep herself clean and she'll be fine. But if she's not been doing that, she's going to be caught this time. I'm sorry to say it, but I have to say it that way. Thank you for your donation. Colleen Radaba, $10. Thank you for your donation. Is my uncle here and does he have anything to say? Thank you, Lord Ision. Doris is back here and she said that your uncle has been visiting you this week. She said he's tied up at the moment, so I'm not getting in from hearing from him. But she said keep talking to him because he's literally helping you. And she says it's like you're resetting your house or decorating a room or something like that. And so your uncle is around you. I'm not hearing from him directly at the moment, but Doris asked me to tell you, keep talking. He's with you. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Latin Patriot, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Good to see you again. Is there anyone, a love for me that's compatible, name or initials or anything, please? I get the letter K around this. The name feels like it's a Kim, and I feel like they have blonde hair, and you're going to meet them. It's not going to be till about June or July, but I see you meeting them at somebody's like house. It's like somebody's got a cookout. It's like on a lawn. There's a barbecue. I see a grill, and you meet this person there, but it'll be around June, July. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your donation. Gary M, $9.99. Thank you for your donation. Hi, say Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides? Thank you and blessings to you. Gary, I have to tell you, I'm picking up around you somebody I haven't seen before. And there's a man coming in here. He gives me the name of Jack. It's not Jack Weber, no? Okay, Doris is here too. She says, not Jack. There's another guy around you named Jack, and he's an attorney, and he's literally got a big legal briefcase here. And he said, I'm working on his case to push things through. So Spirit sees some blocks right now around things, but they're saying, don't worry, because now Spirit is directly getting a lawyer involved. So there's a lawyer named Jack. The last name around it sounds like Nichols, Jack Nichols. And so he's a new spirit guide that's come in. So I want you to call on him. Anything you're doing legally or working on settlement issues, he's going to be working with you now. Okay. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Danny L, $4.99. Thank you so much, Danny, for your donation. Hi, Psyche Bob. Any messages from my guides? Danny, I'm getting around you here. Somebody's talking. Hold on. I'm just trying to step into your frequency a little closer. I'm getting somebody named Mark that's in your energy field. It's a spirit around you. I believe this is a spirit guide. And I hear this Mark saying that he said he's giving you the strength to stand strong. He said, you've come through a rough patch the last few months. And he says, don't worry because you're being brave and you're doing the right thing. So Mark wants me to let you know that he's walking with you. And he says, you're not alone. I've got your back. So he's serving as a protector and a guide to you. His name is Mark. Thank you so much. By the way, I want to interrupt and say thank you for your question donations. Always listen to everybody's question because even if your question doesn't get answered, Spirit could work through somebody else's message to help you. I had a few people last week write and say, "PsychicBob, you were reading for so-and-so, but I swear it was for me." And the answer was, yes, it probably was for you as well. Because Spirit will draw in people and questions that they know will help other people. So they know more than I do. So I answer the questions and Spirit sends it where it will. So listen to all of them because you can get help through somebody else's question. Thank you. Pink Diamond, oh my gosh, $7.99. Thank you, darling. My youngest, excuse me, my youngest dog is lame in his front right leg or shoulder. What is the injury and will it need treatment? Any other health concerns? It's his birthday. Um, I see like it looks like a collarbone issue around the leg and the joint up near the collarbone. I think it's going to need, it may need surgery because I'm literally getting a cracked bone around it. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, I feel like he's jumped and cracked a bone. It may not be surgery. I might be wrong in that, but they may need to put some type of support in that area. So yeah, he needs to go in. Please take him in ASAP. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. TGVG, €5, 49 pence cents. Will somebody please tell me what you call less than a euro? Is it a cent or a pence or what? I never know what to say. €5, 49 euros, 0.49. Any messages from the other side? Hold on, TGVG. Let me see who's back here. Yeah, I hear him. Doris is back here for you, Julius. And Doris is asking me to tell you, she said that the spirit world is very pleased with you. She said you've been stretching your psychic muscles. And she said you're going to see the result of that very soon. I'm also hearing Cecil back here, Cecil B. DeMille. And Cecil's asking me to tell you, he said he's very excited because he says, this is his word, he says, you don't realize how far it's going to go. And I feel like he's talking about in terms of the filming and the production, it's going to be like what you start out with expands into an amazing imagery. And Cecil's saying you don't know how far it's going to go, meaning what you're going to learn and accomplish. So he's helping you with the filming and asked me to tell you, keep going. You're on the right path. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Dinky, dearest Dinky, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Bob, can you tell me about my acting career? Well, I got to tell you, Dinky, you need to get some representation. I feel like you don't have somebody supporting you right now. And I think that if you can get a new agent, you're going to have a better go at it because I'm getting the words television here around you, particularly related to commercials. And I feel that that's going to be something that picks up for you, but you're going to need some representation. So see if you can get an agent, somebody that does entertainment, to help you with that, okay? Because I do feel that this year, like when we get into the later summer, that's where I'm getting work coming in for you around that. And I think it'll be good. So focus on television, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oops, I can't read this here. Beza B, £2 99p. Thank you, Beza. Any messages for me? Hold on, Beza. I've got a lady back here. She gives me the name of Harriet. And she says, I'm Harriet. She's an American woman, but she's so sweet. She kind of sounds like she has a little bit of a New England accent, just a hint of it. American from Boston, yes. And she said, yes. She said, I was a medium back in the day. And she keeps showing me her sitting at a table here. And it looks like she's dressed in like 1920s, 1930s time period clothing. And the furniture looks to be of that era. And she says to tell you, she said that she's helping you to see your future. She said that you've been opening to spiritual truths. And she said, you get visions. She said, but you dismiss them. And she says, Harriet's here to help her not to dismiss. So you're not going to be dismissing. Don't dismiss anything that's coming. If you get an inspiration, follow it because it's coming from the spirit world. And I want you to start calling on Harriet because she's going to be working with you, okay? But she's back here and saying to let you know that she wants to help you with your vision and with guidance. And I get the sense you have some psychic gifts here, particularly in the area of what we call infused knowledge. So let her open your infused knowledge more, and you're just going to start knowing things. Okay. And Beza, she keeps showing me a set of house keys here. I don't know if you're planning a move, but there may come up an issue of an opportunity for a move. Now, I don't see this as a crisis, like you're, being thrown in the street or evicted, but it's more like you're offered a chance to move. So if you want to do that, she's going to help you with that as well. And I want to watch particularly around the months of May, June for that. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. $5. Davy D. Hello, Davy D. Hi, Psychic Bob. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being here. It's been a rough start in my career. How do you see things developing? Fletcher, my spirit guide's back here, and he says, don't give up. Literally, he said, you're about to turn it. You've got to focus more right now on self-promotion. I think that you're trusting the public to find you. And they're saying that you've got to kind of put yourself out there. I think that you're going to do well, but it's like you need to be seen by important people, whether that's bosses or people that are going to help promote you. And I think that that's going to require some kind of stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. But they're showing me that the month of May is significant around this, and I think that by May things are getting back on track for you. So don't give up, don't quit, don't walk away. It's just a matter of timing, but it's a matter of being seen. I kind of feel like your talents are there, but you're not maybe showing people, hey, I can do this or I can do that as much as you could. And I think putting that out there is the key right now for you. All right. You have around you Archangel Michael, who said that he's protecting you. So you don't have to be afraid of anybody or anything. Michael's guarding you. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Watch the month of May. Dinky, $4.99. Hi, Bob. I do have an agent, but they're not doing a good job. Should I find a new one? Yes, that's what I was trying to say. You need to have a new agent. I don't feel the people you're with are working for you. I really don't feel that they're looking out for your interest. I think they're just thinking about themselves. So yes, you do need to get an agent, a new agent, I should say. So yes, okay. Don't delay on this, because I don't feel like if you wait another month, I still don't see things improving. You need to do it now, okay? And I don't know how that works with contracts, if you can get out of that, but I would try to get out of that contract, or contact somebody who can help you with it. I get the name J. There's a J name around this, like a John or a James, who I feel will be it's a male that I'm picking up that's going to represent you. So I don't know if you've met an agent in the past or talked to somebody in the industry who has the name John or James, but I'm getting that energy around this, and I feel like it's a male that's going to help you out of this. Okay. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Nicola Ferris. Nicola farts rainbows. Hi, Nicola, all the way from the UK. What's the white mist around me? Is it attached to me? I don't feel well. Oh, dear. Nicola, let me tell you, there are two things it could be, and I'm afraid it's not the one that I'm hoping. Sometimes white mist around somebody is a sign of ectoplasm, and it can indicate spirit presences. Now, it can pull power out of your body and make you a little weak and tired, but generally it won't hurt you. There's another type of mist that I, as a targeted individual, have seen, which is they have a secret weapon. It's a laser weapon that makes a beam of light come down on you that looks like chalky white mist. I'm afraid that you're being attacked by that. So that's what I have to say. I think it's that. But I do think you have psychic mediumship abilities, and sometimes they look the same. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Ramona, 9954, any messages from the spirit? Hold on, Ramona. Ramona, I'm picking up a mail back here. This is one of your spirit guides. He said he's new to you. He gives me the name of Regis. He says, my name is Regis. He said that he's a bodyguard to you. And he says, tell you, don't be afraid to step forward. I get the sense here there could be an issue coming even of a physical move over this year. And Regis says he's with you wherever you go. He's asked me to, he's in the light. He's also talking about your father as well. And he's been protecting or being visited with your father as well. And so Regis and your father are both guiding you from spirit. Okay, so there you go. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Conscious vibrations, $5. Thank you. Anything? Oh, anything for Amy White. Conscious vibration. I have to come back to you because I'm just not getting anything for Amy at the moment. I'm sorry, Amy. I love you, darling, but I'm just not picking up anything yet. Let me come back to you. Okay. Sometimes that happens. All right. Robin Boston, $15. Thank you. I got all my currencies mixed up today. Hi, do you have any messages for me? Thank you. Thank you, darling. Hold on, somebody's back here. Robin, I'm hearing somebody back here named Tim or Timothy that's in spirit. I don't think this is a relative. I think this may even be a relative or a spirit guide, but I'm just here to tell her Tim is looking out for her. And so Tim is here also as a guardian for you. And I think he's going to start working with you. Yes, Doris just came in. She said Tim is a psychic and saying that he's opening your channeling for writing and receiving messages through writing. So that's what Tim is here for. Tim says you're going to start to receive messages from him. He said initially, and he says, and then there'll be others that will bring through when you're ready. So Tim wants to work with you from spirit. Yes. Hold on. I got another voice coming in here. I hear somebody say, tell her Rick is back here. So Rick is back here. I think this could be a son. I'm making up a male entity. He said, it's me, it's me, it's me. Yeah, okay, I got your son in back here. This is Rick. He's asking me to tell you, he said that he's also going to try to write through you. He said, I got Tim. He's the one who brought Tim. He said, I brought Tim because he's powerful. And he says, I'm going to try to send a message through you that you can write. And he says that you'll know it's him because he said, you're going to clearly see a phrase that comes through that you don't even know what you're writing, but it'll be something that he said. He's not going to tell me what it is. He said, I'll surprise her with it. Okay, so Rick is here and Tim is here. They're both helping you. And yes, Doris says, she said, don't worry, Robin. She said, this will not be hard nor scary. And she said, you know, Mother Doris is looking after all of you. So Doris is helping you. She's helping Rick and she's helping Tim. So you got a little trio helping you with your psychic work. All right. God bless you. Thank you for your donation. Oh my gosh. Beach Sunsets, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Thank you. You know, I have to tell you, Beach Sunsets, I'm getting the word travel coming for you. And they're showing me some connections here. Well, I'm getting a few different places. One is Spain. And I think that before the year's over, you're going to have a chance to go to Europe, to Spain. And what's interesting is this might even evolve into some sort of option for studying there or doing a career change. So just remember that. They may sound a little strange. I'm also picking up around you a guide here. There's a young lady that's talking to me. She gives me the name of Elizabeth, and she's probably about 13 years old, and she's smacking gum and jumping rope. And she said she's a joy guide to you. So Elizabeth's coming in to help you have some fun. And she says to let you know you're going to have fun. And she said, don't worry about it. It all works out and Spirit's got it under control. So Betty or Elizabeth, I think she goes by Betty though, is working with you as well. So let go, let her help you, and be open to some travel coming. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Hold on a second. Beza B, what career would suit me? Thank you for your donation. You know, Beza, I think you have a communicator life theme, and I think you should do something that's more communications oriented. I think you'd be very good at writing. I think you'd be very good in working in media. I think you have a very kind of strong go get 'em attitude. And that's why I think you could do media work as well, like working in radio or TV or writing. Any of that is where I think you'd have best success. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Miss Makita Love, $5. Thank you for your donation. Greetings, Lord Ision. Sending love to you. Oh, thank you, darling. Listen, Makita, I got to tell you, I'm getting a woman around you in spirit. This is on your father's side of the family. I think it's the grandmother on the father's side, because I hear a woman. She said she uses a nickname. It's something she's like, Mama San is looking out for her, like Mama San. She's saying it kind of a fun way, but I think she's a grandmother, not a mother figure. But she's very motherly towards you. But she's back here, and it's funny. She's bringing me a giant bowl. It looks like a type of a soup. It's got noodles or dumplings in it. I can smell it. It smells wonderful. It's got some onions in it. It's tasty. So yes, so this grandmother's around you in spirit and bringing you some soup. Okay. Thank you for your donations. Blessings to you. Joe Burns, 1111. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Thank you. Um, I have been feeling my dad a lot lately. He passed 5 months ago. How is he doing? Thanks, Bob. We love you. Thank you to you and Natalie. We love you guys too. Let me find out. Doris, do you have anything on Joe's dad? He is. Okay. Doris said, she said, this man's been pacing back here, worried he wouldn't get through. Yeah, I do have your dad in here for you. He says to tell you, he said, I'm fine. He said, tell him I'm fine. And he says he wants to tell you thank you for making him proud. He said, when you took over the kilns, he said, it made me happy because he said, all I wanted was for you to be happy. And so he loves that the work that you're doing. And he said, I'm glad for the kiln work. He wants you to know also that he's fine. And he says, tell him, he said that he's sorry. He said, tell him I'm sorry about the way your siblings acted. He's talking, I believe, about a brother as well. And he keeps saying something, but he said, you'll have to forgive him. He said, over here, forgiveness counts for a lot. He said, I know it's been hard, but he wants you to know that he's helping you. He said he's been around you to support you. And he says, we're getting you some more money here. So it looks like some doorways for financial improvement are coming as well. But he's here and he's just sending you a lot of light. He's showing me his heart area and his lungs. And I get the sense at the time of his crossing, there was some issue in this area. And he's like, I can breathe now and I'm clear in my mind. So he's strong. He's at peace. He's doing awesome. He sends his love to you. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. All right. Kenna Osborne, $4.99. Thank you, Kenna. Hi, Psychic Bob. I was wondering if the builder, I got hair in my mouth. I was wondering if the builder we are thinking of going with is the right one. Thank you. You know, Kenna, I'm not trying to be negative, but I think you want to research his credentials and do some background because I'm a little concerned that this builder has some bad reputation. I don't think he's bad at what he does, but what I'm getting is he's slow to complete tasks. And I don't want to badmouth anybody, but just do some research because I feel like you might end up in a situation where, he'd start to build stuff and say, well, there's a delay. I got to do this other project. And then he would drag it on longer than it needs to. And he said, I'll get back to you. I get back to you. I get back to you. And I just feel like it drags on. So I'd be careful before you jump into a deal with him. Research his background more and um, ask him about turnaround times. And if you do work with him, make it a contractual obligation that he meets a deadline. Because I feel if you're nice and let him slide, he'll let things slide. That's my concern. Okay. So check him out and look. You might want to still look around a little bit before you decide. But that's the issues I'm getting around. That's the challenge there. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Um, okay. Amy White, I want to come back to you, Amy. Um, I'm getting some message now for you. Forgive me earlier, I didn't get anything. But I'm hearing a voice here. Doris is back here, and she said that she's bringing over somebody. Hold on. I'm getting a lady on your mom's side. This is a grandmother that's coming through here. I believe it's mother's side. And this woman, she said, she says, I'm helping Amy. And she's talking about getting the house in order because it looks like there's some issues around kind of redecorating or revamping part of your house. And she says to you, she said, I'm going to help her get that house sorted. So if you've been wanting to do some renovations on the house or like put new carpet in or new furniture or new artwork, Your grandma's coming in to help you. So before you buy anything, before you sign any contracts with renovators or decorators or anybody, call on your grandma because she's asking me to tell you that she's coming in to help you with that. I'm also getting another voice around you, Amy, here. And this sounds like it's one of your spirit guides. I hear Archangel Raphael. And Raphael said that he's coming in to help balance the moods. He said you've been feeling a little emotional and things have been a little challenging. And Archangel Raphael says that as we get to the mid part of this month, in the next week or two, you're going to start to feel greater balance and a greater connection to your higher self. Because they said you've been feeling a little overwhelmed and that there's been a feeling of disconnect from spirit. And Archangel Raphael's asked me to you're not alone and that he's with you. So call on him because he's working to help you find that balance and you're going to move forward. This next month's going to be awesome for you. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys are the best. I love it. Cool games for you. Bob, does Doris have any more info regarding the partner she said is coming in for me in April? I'm sorry, that's all I'm getting for you right now. Doris has said, she said, that's all we can tell you because she said things are still being worked out. So I'm sorry, I wish I had more for you, but follow what I gave you. There was a good amount there, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Breezy Breezy. Hey, Breezy Breezy. Good to see you. Any messages from my spirit guides? Thanks so much, Psychic Bob. Breezy Breezy, I'm getting back here Edgar Casey that's coming in. And he's asking me to tell you that he's helping you with your channeling of your higher self. He's talking about the creative processes opening for you. And I get the sense here you're going to start doing some sort of creative project, whether that's photography or painting or writing. But he says to tell you, he says, be open to know, the words he said literally, know yourself. And he said, trust yourself. He says, trust what we bring through you in conjunction with your higher self. So you're going to get some info from spirit and it's going to trigger your higher self to have knowledge and to create. So let Edgar Casey help you attune to your higher self. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, here. Blown Trips. Hi, Blown Trips. Good to see you. Hey, Bob. Hope you're doing great. You are looking awesome. Thank you. My hair needs to get long. It's getting a little crazy. I gotta get that cut. I was wondering if you have any messages for me, or does the Holy Death have any messages for me? Let me see who's back here. Oh, okay. My spirit guide Doris is here. And she said you've received a special permission from Spirit to allow Santa Muerte to come through. So Santa Muerte is back here. All right, let me see if I can channel her through. Hold on. I hear Santa Muerte is holding up like it looks like a sickle or a scythe or scathe. I never know how to say that word. It's like a sickle on a staff. And they're asking me to tell you that they're saying the words protection is granted. And they're saying that there's some people have been kind of blocking you or trying to make problems. And Santa Muerte says, I will not reap their souls, but I will hold them back from you. So you don't have to be afraid. Nobody's going to be able to mess with you right now. Santa Muerte is literally standing on guard. She's also talking about an altar. I don't know if you've recently set up an altar or you're thinking about doing an altar to Santa Muerte, but Santa Muerte is very excited and feels that would be a great joy for them to receive that altar. So, try to see if you can get some candles and maybe make a little altar. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you for your question. Mysterious 1111. Hey, there you are. Hi, Bob. I'm so sorry I missed class 2 Saturdays in a row. I'm an airhead lately and keep thinking Saturday is Friday. Oh, I understand how that can be, believe me. Tina's here and still hasn't found her dad. Could you or Doris communicate with him yet? Mysterious, I've not been able to. That's funny you're asking me this, but I actually sat down today because I was thinking about you guys. And I asked the spirit, this is so weird you're asking, because I literally was going to call you guys. I tried to tune in today on this because I have a number of police cases I'm working on. So when I get time, I actually have a stack of folders. I went go through them, and I have to tell you, in regards to your to regards to Tina's dad, I still feel that it's connected to the gravel pit area, the sand pit or gravel pit that I was seeing. I feel like his body is still there, and or his truck is there, and I think his body is in the same. His truck may be separated from his body, but I want to go back and revisit that area. Um, you might want to see if you can ask the police if they have any areas that have been previous crime scenes, because I feel as if the people that did this almost kind of are part of a syndicate that knows where bodies are dumped. And I feel like this may be something place that they have used before. And once you find them, it may open up for the police other cases as well. Okay, so that's the best I've been able to get for you, but I hope that helps. Thank you to you and Tina. Blessings to you guys. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, guys, you guys asked the best questions. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I gotta drink some tea here. You know? Ooh. Oh my gosh, another donation came in. Maya, New Zealand, $8.99. Thank you, Maya. Hi, Bob. Do my guides have any messages for me, please? Thank you. Maya, I'm hearing somebody back here. This is interesting. This is Merlin. You know Merlin the wizard. Merlin was a real person, and he's a real guide. He's like an ascended master, really. But Merlin's here, and he said that he wants you to work with scrying. He said you have a gift of vision, and he said that he wants to work with that. So you might want to explore working with a crystal ball or a black mirror. But Merlin is around you and saying that you have the gift of vision developing and that he wants to help you. He's also asking me to talk to you here about some money issues around you as well. And I hear him say, he said that he's getting the money situation sorted. And I feel that by the beginning of April, there may be an opportunity for more money, either a raise or even a new kind of offer of another job as well. So money's coming to you and psychic ability. What a cool combination, huh? Yeah, call on Merlin because he's around you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, I tell you, we are at our hour. I swear I don't know where the time goes. It seems like I sit down in 5 minutes, an hour has passed by. But I want to say thank you to you all for donating tonight. Thank you for your support. If I missed your question, please forgive me. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I'm just a little overwhelmed. And there's a technical problem because I'm not broadcasting on YouTube. I'm on a different platform, which is StreamYard. And in StreamYard, when something goes off, it's hard to get it back and my chat freezes. So I want to apologize if you made a donation and I missed you tonight. It was not intentional. Please understand that. But thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. Tomorrow is Monday. That means horoscopes. I need to do that this week. Last week we did a live broadcast. I don't know if we may end up doing a live broadcast. I've got a pretty full day tomorrow, so we're not going to get that out till a little later in the day. But just watch. We'll have something. It may be a live stream. So for those of you who are observant last week, you saw Psychic Bob's live stream and you joined in. We had a great time talking about what was in the stars. I may do that tomorrow. Let's see how the day goes. But just be here. We'll have something fun for you. We're going to talk about astrology and what's going on up there, because what goes on up there is a reflection of what goes on down here. Remember that saying, as above, so below? You've heard that's an occult saying. I think that applies with astrology. As above, so below. I do. Well, oh, hold on. Somebody wants to say goodbye. All right, come up here. Yes, come up here. Look who wanted to come in. Yes, everybody can see you. Lamb Chop saying good night to all of you. Yes, they can all see you. I told you. He's so shy. Guys, listen, thank you for being here. I love you. Keep it here at Spiritual. Make sure to go follow me also on Instagram, because on Friday we're going to do a live broadcast at Instagram. It won't be on YouTube. It's going to be exclusive to Instagram. So make sure to be here. We'll see you back here tomorrow for horoscopes. And until then, thank you. God love you. And may all of you always blessed be.